These are not stupid people. I call him Watermelon Head. He's got the thinnest neck I've ever seen, how it holds up that head. He's got a neck that's about a size 6. Very unattractive guy, both inside and outside. And people say, oh, that's such a terrible thing to say. It's okay. Very unattractive guy. Here's the thing. These are bad people.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. The Dr. Phil Donald Trump interview was last night, and it was full of absolute hilarious quips. Donald Trump was in rare form with one of the best all-time Trump insults I've ever heard, which we're going to take a look at. He also revealed that they have now raised somewhere around $400 million since his conviction in New York City. Many people view it as a bogus one. Right now, it happened. We'll see what happens in appeals, or if the Supreme Court gets involved, which I doubt, but you never really know. But also more than that, one of the biggest fears kind of for Democrats is kind of coming true in that many people are deciding that they want to change their vote, that they are worried. Their Democrats are worried that he's going to, go for retribution should he win the election. And they should be, by the way, because this is the rules that they set. This is the system that they set. I don't agree with it. I don't like lawfare. I don't think it should be a thing. But these are the rules that are established, and so I will play by the rules that have been established. I want to start with my favorite moment. Leave a like if you enjoy this. Trump absolutely obliterated Adam Schiff, and Dr. Phil couldn't keep a straight face. I hope Dr. Phil isn't a clip claimer, because we've got a couple I want to look at if possible, but let's see.
These are not stupid people. I call him Watermelon Head. He's got the thinnest neck I've ever seen, how it holds up that head. He's got a neck that's about a size 6. Very unattractive guy, both inside and outside.
Old Watermelon Head. Old Watermelon Head. That's what I call him, Watermelon Head. He's got the tiniest neck. Like, I don't know, like, the insult, the roaster in chief is back. Just absolutely insane. Just absolutely hilarious in and of themselves. Obviously, the poll data, which is more concerning for people, Trump leads Biden in Arizona, which I'm not surprised. Nevada, also not surprised. And Florida, also not surprised. But tied in Virginia. Now, I looked at some recent poll data this morning, and it does appear that Trump did take at least a small dip in his poll numbers since the conviction. That said, it's marginal, and it's going to be a long time between now and November where people are going to forget about that. People are not going to remember the conviction. Independents aren't going to care about it in November. It's going to get in the appeals court. It's not even going to happen while he's president. It's going to all get delayed till after the election. And it's just a nothing burger. Trump is up on the 81-year-old president by 5 points in Arizona. That's huge. Leading 51-46 in a 5-way race. Trump maintains a 5-point advantage, leading Biden 46-41. The presumptive Republican nominee also leads Biden by 5 points in Nevada, where he's pulling 50% support. With third-party candidates in the mix, Trump is up 45-40 in the Silver State. Both states narrowly went to Biden in the 2020 election. Those two states alone would have flipped the election. No, I don't know if it would have been enough. He needs to get probably 3 states back, right? In Florida, the survey showed Trump leading Biden by 4 points. I can't believe it's even close. Head-to-head by 7 points in a 5-way contest. The 2024 race is also neck and neck in Virginia, which Biden won by more than 10 points in 2020, meaning Biden is down 10 points in Virginia, or, some combination of Trump's up 5, Biden's down 5. I mean, if Trump gets Virginia, it's over town. He doesn't even need to win back Wisconsin or Michigan or Minnesota. If he gets Virginia and Arizona and Nevada, he's the president. Like, he has so many paths to victory that it's terrifying. Democrats. Then you see some of the breakdown of it. I want to actually go here. The $400 million. I thought I had it up here. Trump announced, here you go, President Trump announces that his campaign raised $400 million just since the verdict. So $400 million in a week. So I think it was last Friday, right? So $400 million raised in 7 days. People, of course, coping. He's lying as usual. He has this thing with fudging numbers in his favor. 400 million. America's woken up. A lot of regular people, everyday people. Many people are saying it's closer to 700 million. I mean, I don't know if that's true. 400 million is insane. This is more than Trump's entire campaign raised in 2016 race, which was 330 million. I mean, $400 million in a week is more than he raised in the entire campaign in 2016. And then again, if Biden and Trump are in a dead heat in Virginia, Trump's got a lot of money he can spend in Virginia. He could tell people to get out there and early vote, get it done. Of course, the mainstream media is having an absolute meltdown. In particular, this one clip is perhaps the most brutal for the Biden campaign. All right.
Everybody calls it inflation, but affordability.
So here's affordability. Trump, gasoline, $2.50 a gallon, $2.57 to be fair. Under Biden, $3.61, up 40%. Average price of a home under Trump, $320,000. Under Biden, $420,000. Now, if you were selling your home in that span, which I did, you're very happy about that. You in general want the value of your home to increase, but this does say, it makes, people's incomes haven't raised by 31%. Interest rates, 3.8% under Trump, 5.3% under Biden. Well, that's not surprising. They've got to stem off, they've got to stem off some of the inflation. Then he goes into talk.
Jason Jones, I've talked to the people. Look at, what?
87.
You see, gas, 257, 361, average home, 320 versus 420, interest rates, 3.8. Border crossings, Trump, 1.7 million, Biden, 13 million. This isn't rocket science. You got to vote for Trump. You can see Dr. Phil is a perfect example of a pro-establishment guy who I actually respect. He keeps it real. Then you get into some of these audience members doing their reactions. Dr. Phil, audience member, says watching his interview with Trump gave her a new perception on Trump and said the media has been lying in their portrayal of him. I think it's actually gave me an interpretation of Trump that I've never had before.
So watching your interview today, I think it actually gave me an interpretation that I've never had of him before. And us not seeing him more, it actually kind of hurts people on judging him. I guess if that's what the media wants to do, then they're doing a very good job at it.
Yeah.
So she's basically saying, hey, he was likable, Then in another kind of bombshell update, Dr. Phil's entire audience is shocked to learn that TikTok banned their promo video for the Trump interview just because Trump was in it. Now, I don't know why that would be the case because Trump has his own TikTok account, but I can tell you this from personal experience. I've dabbled with TikTok just to try and reach younger viewers, and because short form content, basically live stream and short form content is the future of content. A lot of us that like longer form content, we're getting replaced by people that want everything packed up into a 2 minute or less video. I have to be aware of that. That's why I've been doing so many shorts, and that's why I do TikTok. You can find me on TikTok. It's, I think, the Quartering News. Anyway, Trump's on TikTok. He has like 6 million followers, and they didn't ban him. But I will say I have done some Trump memes, in particular when Mar-a-Lago got raided and stuff like that, and they all got flagged down by TikTok. And they said they were like bullying or something like that. Millions tuned into this interview, and I expect lots of overdoses on red pills afterwards. It's very refreshing to see normies learn about the weaponization of the system against Trump.
Disturbing to me because
what's interesting about this and the number of red pills that are getting doled out? I assume that your average Dr. Phil viewer is not a conservative. Maybe it's now that he's been, more vocal about his thoughts on the jab and his thoughts about, closing down schools. He may have kind of scared off more of his like liberal audience, but Dr. Phil is like a housewife show,
It was just a news promo. It's just.
So you're showing, he's showing, quite frankly, exactly why, exactly what's happening. You see, because You know, you see this is eye-opening. It's refreshing to see normies learn about the weaponization of the system against Trump. I was in disbelief how many did not know the details of the case. The Democratic narrative of, quote, convicted felon is all they knew. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, Trump needs to get out there and be on every single platform that would have him. Like, there's just no denying that. He has to get on. He has to be doing YouTuber interviews. I mean, he should come on my channel. He should be going on Timcast, which he has. He should be going on Russell Brand's show. He should be going on Jimmy Dore's show. He should be going on. Everybody who has a live stream or a show should be there. You see this audience member, Dr. Phil, audience member, says a lot of her friends who voted for Biden are now switching their votes to Trump. I'm upset with my 401k. I'm upset when I go to the grocery store and now they're all voting for Trump. This is what normal people feel like when they can't afford groceries anymore. You know, it's going to be interesting, though. It's going to be interesting. Do you see this going on out in public? Do you see more people switching back? Do you see people, you know, who abstained their vote in 2020 deciding to vote for him now? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.